Hello ladies, it's Debbie, your ever working admin. Today I'm going to show you girls how to do a basic granny square. I've had a couple of girls that asked me, they just couldn't get it just right. Or they didn't know how to do one. I want to do a different one today because I usually turn my work, but today I'm not going to. So what we do to begin with, we have worsted weight yarn in any color you like and a eye hook. So first of all, we're going to slip stitch however you, make your beginning slip knot however you want to do it, and then I tighten it up. Then I chain 5. Okay, next we're going to slip stitch into our first chain and join it so that we have a little circle there. We're also, as we're working, going to hide this yarn in under our stitches. So what you do is you hold it like this. You'll chain up 3. Then you'll put 2 more double crochets in that center circle. Okay, so now we will chain 2 and we will put 3 more double crochets in the center of that circle. Okay, so we have 6. Well, sorry. Our goal is 12. So we're going to chain 2 more. And then we're going to put 3 more double crochets in the center. So we have 9. So we need 3 more for 12. So we're going to chain 2 more. And we're going to put 3 more double crochets in that center. Okay, now we're going to chain 2 and we're going to close this square. So what you do is you go to your first chain 3 and you will slip stitch in the top of that to close it, just like that. Okay, normally I turn my work, but Becky Ali showed me a different way. So no matter how long you've crocheted, somebody can always teach you something. Okay, so I'm going to slip stitch in these 2 stitches right here. This one and this one. So just slip stitch in the top of those stitches. Okay, now we're at our first chain 2 space. So we're going to slip stitch in there. And we're going to chain up 3. Okay, next we're going to do 2 more double crochets in that chain 2 space. Okay, there we go. But instead of moving to the next round, we got to make our corners. So we're going to chain 2 and we're going to put 3 more double crochets in that same chain 2 space. So we have 6 double crochets and a chain 2 space between the 3s. Okay, what we'll do now is we will chain 2 and we will be working in this second chain 2 space. So we will repeat what we did in the first space. 3 double crochets in that space. just like that. Chain 2, and you'll put in 3 more double crochets in that same spot, or chain 2 space. I guess I need to narrate correctly. So we have 2 corners. Next, we will chain 2 and work in the 3rd space, chain 2 space. Just repeat what you just did. 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 more double crochets within that same space. So now we have 3 corners here on our square. So we know a square has 4. So we're going to chain 2. And in our last chain 2 space, we're going to repeat the actions we just did. 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 more double crochet in that same space. So now we have our 4 corners on our granny. So now we want to close it. So we're going to chain 2, and the top of your the third chain in the top of your beginning chain 3, you're going to slip stitch into there to close it. Just like that. Okay. Now, I usually turn my work at this point, but Becky told me something different, and I kind of like it better. Kind of doesn't leave a seam in the square. So in these 2 double chains, this one and this one, you're going to single chain or slip stitch in the top of them, just like that. You're working your way over to this first chain 2. So then you'll slip stitch into that chain 2 space. Then you're going to make your corner. Your corner is always going to be 3 double crochets, a chain 2, and 3 more double crochets, all in this same space. Okay, now we're going to chain 2 and put 3 more double crochets here. Okay, there's that. Okay, next we're going to chain 2, and you're not in a corner, so you go, what do you do? So in these spaces, in the center spaces between your corners, you'll always double crochet 3 in these. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to chain 2 more. I'm in the corner again, so we know how that works. We do 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 more double crochets within that. Okay, so we have 2 corners here with one center space. Okay, next we'll chain 2, and we're in our center, so we're going to put 3 double crochets in there. Okay, we'll chain 2, and we're working over to our other corner. So we know here that we're going to do 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 more double crochets in that same corner space. We'll chain 2, and we got the center space again, so we're going to put 3 double crochets in there. Sorry girls, my yarn's getting tangled. I know y'all can relate to that. Okay, we'll chain 2. We're back in the corner here, so we'll have to do our 6, 3 double crochets, chain 2, and 3 more double crochets. Okay, so we got our 6 there. So we chain 2 more, and we put our 3 double crochets in the center one. Okay, now we're going to close it. So we go to the top of our chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and you're going to slip stitch there. Okay, so you want to make this bigger, or however big you want to make it. From now on each round, you will slip stitch actually 3 times. Once in the next 2 stitches, and then slip stitch into the corner stitch. And then you will do the 6 here, the 3, and then the 3 double crochets, the 2 chains, and then 3 more double crochets. In these spaces here, you will only do the 3 double crochets until your square gets as big as you want it to be. I hope I helped. If you need anything, just let me know. I'm just kind of starting off with basics here. Me and Susie will do our best to help you out. Thank you.